Thanks for slithering in and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another speed build in The Sims 4, no CC, all of that jazz, you know, the good stuff. The goods! It feels so good to be back and building again, and I wasn't anticipating building such a large build so soon, because last time I built a large build, it burnt me out pretty hard. It's just something I've learned about my building style. Like, I love the large builds, but it's so time consuming. But I guess this wasn't too bad. So we are of course here in the world of Tartosa, and my next build might also be in the world of Tartosa because when the pack came out for my wedding stories, well, I was kind of on a hiatus. So we're gonna live it up here in this beachy world. And now you will have seen that there are now 3 houses. So let me tell you a little bit of the backstory here. I've been in such a summery mood, I guess because the weather is finally getting nicer. It's been cold for so long, it was a long winter, but I really wanted to do like a beach cottage. Now I think I'm calling these beach cabins because they look a little more cabin-y. And they probably look like they belong in Sulani, the world with island living. But this world is just so pretty, so get over it. Anyway, when I pictured this lot specifically, because I've seen it in the map, and I was like, this is the perfect spot for like this beach cottage that I want. So I loaded the lot up, and I was like, whoa, that's a huge lot. So I was like, what's better than 1 beach cottage or cabin? 3. And why not make it like a little beach resort kind of thing, and your Sims can come on vacation with like other couples, like a couples retreat? I don't know, something like that. Just these ideas were spinning in my head, and this is where we came up with. So the concept is pretty easy. All of these cabins are completely identical except for the color. So the layout on the interior is completely the same. The exterior pretty much completely the same. I think the only thing different about each cabin is that on the back porch, each one has a different activity that your Sims can do. I think one has a blue art easel. The yellow one has the yellow flower arranging table. And the orange one has an exercise machine, because there aren't too many activities that your Sims can do that filter under the color yellow. I mean orange. Which is strange, but you know, it's The Sims. But pretty much almost everything in this build, each cabin is completely identical. I also enjoyed this landscaping because it just looks so good, like in contrast with the beach and the blue water behind there. Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun, and now I really want to go on vacation to some kind of, it doesn't even have to be too tropical, I guess, but just somewhere with a beach, you know? And yeah, there's beaches where I'm at, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It always feels better when you get to leave, you know? Anyway, we are now, I think we're finishing up some of the details on the exterior, picking out some windows. I think this build is mainly island living and my wedding stories pack. As far as the build by objects go, there may be a few that aren't within those 2 packs, like a few things, but I honestly don't think it's too much. I think I pretty much did that. When I do the bedroom for the blue cabin, because I'm only gonna show you me decorating the interior for one of these cabins because they're literally completely identical, like 100%. Same items, different swatches, and same layout, because like I said, big builds burned me out, and that was just easy. Right here, I'm putting a wind chime on the columns. Of course, the wind chimes don't snap directly onto columns like that, so I use Twisted Mexie's tool mod. If you're a builder and you want to add just a little bit of spice to your builds, a little personality, I would definitely recommend checking out the tool mod. It can be a little overwhelming when you see a lot of these other amazing builders just create these stunning builds and creations, but it's really great for the small things too, like just elevating an object, putting it a little higher, a little lower, or shifting it over or rotating it just, you know, slightly to make it look more lived in. It's very useful. So anyway, the bedroom here, I use a lot of Dream Home Decorator, but this changes completely. So when I first started decorating the kitchen, when I was done with this bedroom, I went full on Dream Home Decorator because I feel like if you use it in one room, it just kind of makes sense to use it everywhere. But then I didn't like how modern the kitchen looked, especially for like a beach cabin-y feel. It's not the vibe I was going for, so I switched out all of the cabinets in the kitchen and counters for island living. So then of course I had to change the bedroom up. For the most part, the layout completely the same, the color theme completely the same, but I do switch out the bed. I think I do keep those end tables though, and that painting. But as far as everything else, it changes. The curtains stay the same too, but I don't know, I really found it challenging but also fun to kind of, it's kind of like in every house is a different color challenge, except it wasn't really randomized, I chose it. But, oh, I do keep some of the Dream Home Decorator, the cabinets. Got it. Okay, so Dream Home Decorator, Island Living, and My Wedding Stories. Those are the packs you need in order to download this build. It is on the gallery, by the way. My gallery ID is Symtherin. But, what was I saying? Y'all, forgive me. Forgive me. But we are finishing up the kitchen. I believe I show it, or I might have cut it out. I do end up using some no CC gallery art in the kitchen for each of the builds. All of those gallery arts are from... Please forgive me again because I forgot what I was talking about because I got a phone call. Anyway, oh, the no CC gallery art I got from gallery ID. The gallery ID is Holy Schmo Wow. I'm going to try and remember to put that in the description below. But she's got some great no CC gallery art if you're into checking those out. There's a whole bunch on the gallery, and of course it does not count as custom content because these are paintings that Sims actually paint, so you can like paint from reference, so you can use them as much as you want and it won't flag it. So here we are grabbing some of those paintings from the gallery. I mean, yeah, it's very blue in here, and here we're changing up the wallpaper because I felt like it needed a little more contrast, and I think this brown kind of worked. The bedroom is still very Dream Home Decorator, but I promise you in the tour and everything at the end, you will see that it is different. The living room here is also pretty simple. I am in love with these island living couches and chairs. I never really noticed them before, but they're beautiful. I also used, I know that coffee table I'm using is actually a like chair ottoman kind of thing, but I thought it was like kind of cute in the space. Anyway, we are wrapping it up, and I hope you enjoyed the video, so give it a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you know, ring the bell to get notifications for more videos like this. Or I think eventually I will start adding Animal Crossing back into my mix. I'm just kind of getting back in the flow of things, so I'm trying not to stress myself too much, and I hope you guys do understand. Anyway, enjoy the tour, have a great day, week, weekend, all of that, and yeah, never tickle the sleeping dragon. Bye-bye.